Well, hello everybody. Time for my weekly update. Um, Pretty bad week this week for me, and probably everybody else. There was a big correction after last week's tremendous week. My portfolio was down 1.4% for the week, but kind of to be expected after I was up 12% last week. It was bound to happen. People are taking profits, simple as that. And there was also some data that came out that kind of indicated that the U.S. Fed may not do a rate drop in for December. So that certainly is going to affect a lot of stocks as well, right? This week I made a big move. I have gotten frustrated with TMF, and I sold 20% of it this week, and after taking an 11% loss on those shares, I put that money into half of it into Nvidia, and half of it into TNA. And whether that turns out to be the right move is hard to say, right? But it's the first move I've made in a while, and as I said in earlier videos, TMF had the plan for that had been to use it as cash if I needed to, right? But it's been kind of out of frustration this time because TMF just continues to disappoint, and it ended up dropping again this week, down 7.1% for the week. So, I had to make a bit of a move on it. I've still got 80% of those shares, so I haven't totally given up on it yet, but we'll have to wait and see what happens. Nvidia down 4.45%. So, and it did drop a bit since I transferred my TMF shares into that. It should run up into earnings. It has earnings next week, Nvidia, on the 20th. So I'm hoping at the beginning of next week it'll run up, because speculation has it that Nvidia is going to crush earnings. But you never know with this market, right? It's sometimes you think it's going to crush and it doesn't. So it just remains to be seen. Let's see, what else have I got to cover here. Small caps, really bad week. And of course, like I said, I made that move into TNA, and TNA for the week was down 14.44%. And IJH, which is a mid-cap ETF, was down 3.32. Now, again, this is a result of the Fed not likely to have a rate drop in December. So, and when the small caps have been going up tremendously lately because interest rates were supposed to drop. And of course, that's the same for TMF as well. I mean, because of them announcing that they didn't actually announce that they're going to drop the rates, or that they're not going to drop the rates next week, but or in December, I should say. It certainly looks like they could do that, and that's not good for TMF or for small caps. So small caps certainly will suffer the worst if we go into any kind of a recession, or interest rates go up, right? So not a good thing. Tesla, after a big short squeeze last week and being up over 30%, it was down 7.39% for the week. And that was kind of to be expected too. I mean, like I said, there's a lot of people that short Tesla, and it was highly shorted, going into last week, and then we had that great week with Tesla shooting up, and it, people that were shorting it got crushed, right? And they were forced to sell. So that's why Tesla was up so much last week. So it corrected back down, like I said, 7.39%, which is okay. I'm still doing well on it. Okay, let's see. The Palantir. Ah, yes, Palantir just had an incredible day today. It just got announced that it was going to move to the NASDAQ. So the NASDAQ index, with that announcement, created a huge up day. 11.1% up for the day today, and 9.38% for the week. So Palantir just is my best stock. It just keeps moving up and doesn't seem to want to stop. So great company. So Meta down 5.51% for the week. A lot of, almost all the Mag 7 stocks went for a dive this week. They're just so overvalued that, it's just time for a big correction for all of them, and that's what happened this week. They all pretty much fell back, pretty bad. Aritzia down 0.44% for the week, and CP down 4.78% for the week. Those are my two Canadian holdings. So they've been kind of both been trading sideways for the most part lately, although CP had a pretty bad week this week, I must say. Other than that, hopefully I've covered everything here. I did forget to report on TMF last week. Maybe because I didn't want to, because it's just been such an ugly stock lately. But hopefully things are going to turn around. I mean, the bonds can't keep dropping forever. They have to turn around. Treasuries have to start coming down, and bonds have to start going up. It just can't last forever. Anyway, check my updated I forgot to mention that Nvidia is now back to my number one holding. So, and Palantir is not far away from jumping above Tesla, and if it does that, it'll be my number three holding. It's just been an incredible stock, so I'm hoping it continues up. So yeah, check my updated portfolio. I hope everybody's doing okay, and we will talk to you again next week. Thanks for watching.